Okay, and we're live, I think. I hope. Hey, chat. How's everyone doing? Let's see here. Let's jump over to the video. Cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to be a couple minutes. I'm gonna talk here, do a little bit of announcements, and then I will. I'm going to reveal myself. I'm just setting up the other screen. But I had a couple of announcements I wanted to go over for any of the regulars. So, regarding the delays, first of all, apologies. I know you guys are very generous about that, but still, sorry for the delays in start times. And there's certain streams that were planned for this weekend, but I came down with kind of I guess a sickness is the easiest way to describe it. So I'm kind of working through that at the moment. So we picked a topic tonight that was very easy for me to work through, just kind of in my general ballpark. Basically, I moved to this new town, and unfortunately, the move kind of resulted in me missing a medication that I have to take for a certain condition. Long story short, the side effects of being off of it suddenly sort of include like flu-like symptoms and vertigo and a little bit of good old-fashioned anxiety. So it's kind of slashed my productivity. So everything's been delayed a little bit, but really just by a few days, maybe a week tops. I'm waiting to hear back from my doctor and get back in terms of tip-top shape. But what it's resulted in is just me eating as healthy as possible and sleeping in as much as possible and just exercising as much as possible and being like productively focused on work as much as possible. So basically it's kind of delayed a lot of stuff that I otherwise would have been like gutting towards. So the Discord stream is still on. It'll be happening this week or next weekend. Let's see what else. Well, the Discord server itself is almost finished. We're going to be launching that soon. So we'll have the Discord server up. We're going to try and give it a few days to get people in there, and then we'll do the Discord stream. I'm getting to the point where all of these are pretty... some assembly required for some of these streams, but it's getting like easier and easier, believe it or not, despite the technical difficulties. It's going to be simpler and simpler to do these streams, especially these like more chill streams. So what else? Okay, so also some of you have approached me about a way to contribute in like a non-public way to support us, or just a general interest in monthly support, or just some combination of that. It was multiple people. And first of all, thank you. And second of all, as I told some people, but we are going to be launching a Patreon very soon. And like by very soon, I mean I'm trying to get it up tomorrow if I can. That was the goal. Again, a little bit of a delay, but yeah, that's going to be coming very soon. We're going to have some tiers because we like some reward tiers, and we're finalizing like all of that out. But thank you for those of you who did come to us with that, and we really appreciate your interest, and so we're trying to take that seriously and get it up and get it in as decent of a state as possible, as soon as possible. So then outside of that, we have a podcast called VKH Breakdown, And that podcast is going to be coming back. It's been on hiatus since we started doing VKH Live. And so how that's going to work is we have an episode that we recorded in the spring, but I was unable to edit for a very long time. And so we are now putting that together, and or I am putting that together, and it's going to be up very shortly. So, and I'm going to say it in the episode as the intro, but basically it's going to be old news. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it out because we still think it's kind of funny. We had Shane on there, and Shane's funny. It's like my main like logic for that. But so and then we're going to do a stream if it works out. If we think the content works out well enough, we're going to do a stream that's basically like how much did we get right, because I feel like we made a lot of predictions in that stream or in that podcast. And so anybody that listens to it, this one's going to be our podcast moving forward are going to be like short compared to our live streams. They're going to be like 30 minutes. So if you take a quick listen to the 30 minutes and then you can kind of comment and chat like how right you think we got certain guesstimations. So all right, I'm just about wrapped up here. Let's see. Any other announcements I'm trying to think of? I think that's about it for now, unless I'm forgetting anything. Chat, feel free to remind me. How are you doing, chat? I'm going to surprise you guys with something real quick. Let me see if I can get that out here. Hello, a nameless school. Thank you so much for the $40 donation. You are so kind. So kind. Very, very much appreciate it. So let's see. Let me check and see if you left a message for me to read in that super chat. And let me see if there are any other super chats, because I was pretty preoccupied between the phone, looking at it on the phone and looking at it on the... Okay, sorry I'm missing the stream. Don't ever be sorry. You're missing a stream. That's okay. We kept it short. I think I rambled a little bit too long for me to not edit it down, but I'm pretty happy with the format that I was in, that I think I can edit that down to like a nice little thing and throw it all over social media when I get time in the near future. Okay. Let's see how I can do this chat related surprise. Give me one quick second. So many fun things I can do in this thing. This is why you guys are so crucial, is because you're watching the after hours show and you get to see all the surprises before they show up. Let's see. Yes, this is important. This is what I want. Good. Very good. Okay. Cool. Can I fit that? More importantly, can you see that? Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try and reconnect with you. Successfully connected. Okay. Oh, this is the wrong chat. That's why. Oh, God. I had the old chat open. I was wondering why. What is chat saying? hey guys, I'm able to at least catch a bit of this before I have to drive home. Okay, then I will. I'll try and speed it up a little bit. Kimiko is waiting. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Hopefully that should be good enough. Maybe make it a little wider. A little wider. Jeff, drink your monster. Okay. Do I look tired or something? I probably look tired. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what I look like. My screen is very, very small at the moment. Okay, and transition moment. Okay, yay! Let's see how that looks in like a quick second or a hot minute, or just whenever it shows up on screen. Yeah, I got chat up. Oh, it's still kind of small though. Ew. Okay, let's work on this a little bit. Let's workshop this. Oh no, did my refresh ruin it? No, it did not. Okay. Where is that window? Ah, okay. Zoom. And then make it larger and wider. Okay. It's going off the screen. That's not good. Yeah, you're live. Oh, you know what? Be right back. I have to come and move this back over more. Too small. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. You know what? Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll do it in a cooler way. I love how I assumed this would take 5 seconds with my fucking luck. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do that. Screw it. Let's just do that. Basically, I'm getting the chat in here to commentary Tate on the news that we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through some news. Yeah, just have a chill after hours news stream. Nothing crazy. We're not about getting too crazy. Not on the super chillax after hours stream. Okay. How's that? That looks okay. God, I hope that looks okay. Okay. Let's try that. How does that? Does that look centered enough? That's close enough, I think. The real question is, why won't it ever scroll? My God. Just stay scrolling, please. Hey. Let's see if it sticks. I do have the GIFs set up in Streamlabs. I can put Gazette in there, I guess. Should probably add more. Oh, I probably shouldn't show that. Well, I mean, it's no big deal. Yeah, so I have the GIFs set up if anybody wants to donate and like screw around and stuff. Otherwise, I will be reading chat as well. But I can go in and like look at some throw some dank GIFs in there that I've been putting together just for fun. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're going to go through some of the articles. We had a ton of news this week. Your luck hates you. It's as bad as my RNG in... Oh, you know what? I should probably... In video games. Okay, your avatars are getting cut off so that we can see your names. And I will have this fully integrated next time. so that I really know what I'm doing. But yeah. Anywho's, all right, yeah. Well, let me scroll down. Where did I want to start at first? Because there was a ton of news that like dropped out like the last week and a half, and I wanted to blaze through some of it. We're going to skip the Gazette, the Gazette article, mainly because we're probably going to be talking about it from on a future stream. We're trying to find out more information. We want to get like a deep inside scoop. Okay, this is a couple weeks back, but it's definitely worth talking about. Hyde had his first solo release in 12 years. It's called "Who's Gonna Save Us." I don't know if anyone saw the PV for it, but it was very different from what I remember Hyde being. I always remembered Hyde being like a. Well, let's read it first. "Who's Gonna Save It" will have a music video as well. Hinted about as a nod to horror classics such as The Shining. Yeah, it was. It was a little on the nose in my opinion, but it definitely was. Aside from the title track, the single will include a second track, "Midnight Celebration 2", that has been reimagined from the 2003 original and will be part of his. Okay, so it's a remake track on the B side. Interesting. Cool PV and great song, I thought, says Lauren. Okay, cool. I have to drive home, but I'll be out of chat, but listening. Okay, cool. Yeah, sounds good. Drive safe, Gula. Yeah, this is so like unprofessional the way I've got you guys laid out. Not cool. Maybe I switch it one more time while I talk about Hyde. How's that? Just one more time. Yeah, let's get this guy out a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I thought it was an interesting single. It was cool. Is definitely a good way to describe it. I think cool. But it was not. I know it wasn't the Hyde that a lot of people remember. So I wonder if it was. Did you guys see any disgruntled fans or anything like that? I always remembered. It's been a long time since I've listened to Hyde, granted, but I definitely remember. Oh God damn it! It's not quite there. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I definitely remember. I don't know. Like, it was more atmospheric. It was more like. It was more what Vamps is not, I guess, and this was kind of closer to what Vamps started to turn into. I don't know if that makes sense, but I liked it. It was cool. It's very. I think it's pretty Western friendly. That's how a lot of Western rock sounds now. What little like decent rock there is, it does exist. But yeah, that's about where it is. Okay, that's it. I'm done after that. It sounded more like Vamps. Yeah, I guess that's what I was getting at. I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to say it. Let's see. I really wish Vamps would get back together. Yeah, they're going to get back together. They're just resting, I think. Just taking a break. They're going to, yeah. I don't know what the ETA was, though. Winona's talking to Winona. I know she's stressed about it a little bit. I feel like, because it's always like, it's like, okay, yeah, they said they're coming back, but what if they don't come back? It's like, well, I don't know. So is this why Vamps went on hiatus? Is so they could do Hyde could do a solo project? Because Hyde solo is like it's a big deal. You wanted to do it. It's been 12 years. I think. I don't know. Do you think, you can, you guys can tell me if you think the Hyde single is worth Vamps going on hiatus for, assuming they're going to get back together like they said, so don't assume the worst, but like, Would you rather have a new Vamp single right now, or do you like this Hyde single, or is it like the same difference because because it's because it's a Hyde song that sounds like Vamps. So I can drag my mom to a show. I got my dad to go see Vamps. Nice. Yeah. I should show Vamps to my dad. My dad likes classic rock. He likes the Rolling Stones. I could like hook him with what's that album called? Beast, like with Love Addict and stuff. And then like pull a fast one on him with Bloodsuckers and see if like he bites, because he also digs Rob Zombie. Or I could just do like jump straight to the Underworld, which does have like songs that sound like Rob Zombie a little bit on there. Kaz at the moment with Oblivion Dust. You know what? We don't. I don't know how much we cover Oblivion Dust. Maybe we should. Do you guys follow Oblivion Dust? Let's see. I'm fairly unfamiliar is the main reason why I'm asking. Okay, they're really good. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, let me bookmark Oblivion Dust, see if we can't do something about that. Okay, cool. This is why we have these. This is why I chat with you guys. All right, and Cafe going on hiatus. Holy shit! This was like, what? All members except Mika will be leaving the band after going on hiatus. That's the other thing. What the hell? I'm not sure if there's been an update on this story. May have already reported on it. Rip and Cafe. Hey, what's up, girl? Are you just literally girl tonight? It says just sup girl, or is your name cut off? Nope, just girl. Nice. Let's see. I just wanted to check Twitter. Yeah, I got a lot of I saw a lot of tweets about people all over the world wanting a Nyappy go round tour finale before they went on hiatus, which I thought was a very mature way for the fans to deal with like a hiatus. They weren't like just like no, just like for 7 days. They were like, well, hey, like come by one more time, man. Like that's. I don't know. That's pretty cool. And Cafe fans seem pretty chill, you know. But to be honest, I thought they disbanded a long time ago. Sorry. They kind of did. Not really. Well, they went on hiatus, and then they came back, and that was. Oh man. That was, I have it here. They went on hiatus in 2010. They did a Budokan show, and then they went on hiatus, and then they got back in. They resumed activities and did a world tour in Europe and the UK. In 2012, so that's pretty cool of them. So that's probably where some of this is coming from. And then and now they're on hiatus again, and fucking all of the members except Miku are leaving. So I'm obviously there's something happened, and we're not really a gossip site, so there's not a ton of speculation to do. But when that happens, it's not good. Is I don't know if they want to. I don't know. I don't want to sugarcoat it. Why did they go on hiatus? Do the members have other projects? Well, they're not just going on hiatus. All 4 members except the vocalist are leaving after the band goes on hiatus. All members except Mika will be leaving the band after going on hiatus. So fuck. Like it's a problem. I shouldn't laugh. It's just like a nervous laugh, though. It's a sympathy laugh. Haha, you gotta laugh so you don't cry. Uh, but yeah, that's pretty rough. So hopefully we hear more about that soon. I feel like if they're just if all four of them are leaving and it wasn't just a disbandment, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if something wasn't mutual there. Girl says two of them are straight up retiring from music too. Sounds like interesting. Yeah. Oh, disclaimer. I should say it more often, but all these streams are for entertainment purposes only. So if we get something wrong in here, uh, it's just for entertainment. Our factual information is what I'm drawing off of, which is on our website. Our entertainment is our media. Um, but yeah, kind of a rough situation there. So pray for Ant Cafe. Hashtag pray for Ant Cafe. Razor to release fourth single. What do you guys think about Razor? Let's see what it's called. Akaku Chirabaru Hana. I'm not just picking this randomly. I really like Razor. I loved Born, and then I followed. We were hurt. We were hurt. We were hurt really bad when Born disbanded. James and I. James is one of our other reviewers. Hopefully, I'm gonna have him on a stream soon. We were hurt very badly, and then Razor came, and I was content. So yeah, I feel like they haven't quite as blown up as quickly as I was like anticipating they would have, because it felt like a Visual K supergroup, because you had members from obviously Born, but then Sadie, and then My Bacteria Heat Island, and and it's like it's they're making solid music. Maybe getting a little repetitive, but it's like hard to kind of complain about what they're doing too much. I just get critical of stuff I like. So it's called Akaku Chirabara Hana. It's coming out July 25th. Means red and scattered flower according to Google Translate. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Sid announces new live DVD plus mini album. Yeah, so that's what Sid's like right now. I have to. I should double check before I say anything about this, but I can message someone real quick. I was going to talk about their look, but I can't. I got to make sure I have my facts straight on that. But let's see what the mini album is up to while I message. Okay, so that's coming out August 22nd. Oh, man, what would be a hell of a ranking releases would be a Sid one. Like, how many albums do they have? Oh, that would be like a crazy one we could do. I got to catch up on Sid, though. They fall in and out of my radar. Sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah, so let's see. I was at their live the other day and I was really impressed. I've got to start listening to them for real. Yeah, they're really solid. They're legendary, basically. As far as the as far as the bandmen are concerned, Sid's legendary. That's why all of those bands had that same PV a few years back, as they were covering one of Sid's fan favorite songs, like Dive and Archite, and Daisy Stripper. There's like 9 of them. They all covered the same one. It's called I forget what it's called. Man, what's it called? Oh, that was about Razor, not Sid. Whoops. Okay, never mind then. Were there a lot of people there? Like, or was it like a small venue? I've been trying to like figure out like exactly like where they're at, you know. So I'd be interested to hear that. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, their stuff's really impressive, and I didn't think it would work with Ryoga, like the metalcore thing, but it really Moso Nikki is what I was talking about for Sid. Yes, thank you. Yeah, a little out of it, getting my everything mixed up here. Boy, oh boy, but yeah, we've talked about it on a podcast before, I think, but I didn't realize that with the right kind of metal backing, Ryoga's like rough vocals would work out like so well, like in context. Because like in Born, like he would do that sometimes, and it would just be a little bit like off because they were like more of like a hard rock kind of sound, and it just kind of stuck out, but like in a, you know, charming way. So capacity was probably like 500 people ish. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah, so all right, so that's Sid and Razor dispatched with, but let's see, not dispatched with, what, let's go back. I'm going to talk about, okay, Scapegoat's got a new single, Smileberry's got a new single, Vislip's got a new single. I haven't listened to Vislip in a while. That'll be, I really need to catch up on Vislip. Vislip kind of, didn't they, like, they've gotten pretty successful in the mainstream-ish, right? They really have that kind of maybe I feel like they're filling the void that Vivid left, you know. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I'm like totally off on that, but it's just from what I remember last seeing. Okay, so there's the single will be used as the ending. All right, there we go. Mainstream thing. That's all right. I'm not completely off there. Single will be used as the ending theme for the new anime Senjushi. The single will have 3 types. The limited edition will come with a CD with the single and a DVD with band content titled Rough the Vislip. So, okay, cool. All right, so we still got VK bands making anime intros. That works. Yeah, that's good. Laplust to release first single this summer. Guys, if you haven't heard Laplust, you should definitely check them out. They're really cool. They sorry, lost my place for a second. They were started by Dive's former drummer, whose name is escaping me, Satoshi. And they're really good. I reviewed their I wrote a review for their debut release, which was an EP or mini album, depending on which country you are, I guess. And it was very good. It was like Dive, but more diverse musically and like instrumentally. There's a lot of jazziness. There was a lot of the lead track Hakume, which was also the title, is also very it was very much like Dive 2.0, but then the entire rest of the album was very different, and I was very caught off guard by that. Also, Satoshi, I completely underrated as a drummer in Dive. because he's shining in Laplace. Very impressed. Very good all around. Kind of reminds me of not really like the attitude, but like the instrumentation. Kind of reminds me of Doubt in that like Doubt makes lighter, happier music, but they have like a certain level of skill that's like a little bit higher than or a bit higher than like your average soft rock or light rock v-kei band. Like their bassist in particular is fucking amazing. Is amazing bass riffs and stuff, but Laplace is like that in their own way. Like their guitarists are pretty great, or really great actually. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, they have a lyric movie for it. I will have to check that out. That means I'm behind. Let's go ahead and copy that link. Put that over in my to check out list. Oh God. Nope, we're not. Don't copy strike me, YouTube. Oh man. Let's see. Dataroma has a new single coming out in July. Also, I stopped for food, so I'm not driving. Texting and driving. Okay, good. Don't text and drive. But welcome back to the chat. Kiryu did an intro not too long ago. So excited for Dataroma. Yeah, we'll get to Dataroma. I don't know if we might have gotten to. I'm not sure if we posted about Dataroma yet, but if we haven't, I'm going to. It's going to be out very soon. But yeah, the PV for that looks very interesting, very cybernetic, very very cool. But yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. This is Hoshizuku Regret. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the first single is going to be Hoshizuku Regret. Don't worry about why I reacted like that. I have a feeling it will be good. We'll just say that. Yeah, so moving along. God damn it. Dog in the PWO. What do you guys think of Dog in the PWO? Gazi Girl, hello. Welcome to our chill stream. These are our after hour streams. I'm not sure. You might have been to one before. We're just kind of hanging out, going through news articles today. Chrome is being weird to me. We can talk about Dog and PWO. Tell me what you guys think about them, because I haven't heard them in forever. Resistar Records, by the way, their YouTube channel seems to be unblocked now, and that's very recent. I don't know when that happened. It was pretty recent because it was blocked. Because I'm a big Bug Lug fan, and all of a sudden, all the PVs from their last album I can view on the channel. So let's see if I can view this. Yeah, so Resistar Records, by the way, you want to add that to your list of all your cool stuff on YouTube. Subscribe to them on YouTube Music, guys. Did I sell anyone on YouTube Music? I'm gonna pay attention and see like if there's any boost, because the Coachella stream got, obviously if you look at the numbers on that, it's like past 6,000. But Coachella was a YouTube event. YouTube partners with Coachella exclusively every year to do the first weekend. So we ended up getting thrown into like a lot of suggested videos. So we got a lot of people viewing it from Japan that were looking for X Japan and things like that, right? So YouTube does that when it's like something that is in their interest. So when I came up with this, I did also realize that might be a possibility. I don't know. You guys can tell me how my reaction came off. to YouTube Music, like if it seemed negative or like average, or if I was being fair, or if I seemed positive. But we'll see. We'll see if there's like a boost or not this time. And I'm just really curious to see how closely YouTube pays attention to the, to the content in the video, as opposed to like just the algorithm picking up things and like sharing it. Because it's got similar keywords and stuff like that. I wish Rockville would partner with YouTube. Yeah, I wish Fort Rock down here would partner with YouTube as well. I think they're both like plenty big enough to like do it at this point. Fort Rock has apparently turned into a monster since I went like a few years ago. So, the Gazette is unblocked in the States too. I am so happy. Yeah, it's very good. I'm trying to figure out if that was due to YouTube Music or not. I would imagine it would be. This is a pretty interesting. This is a pretty cool look. What we got here? Wow, good job, Chrome. That was not a zoom. Yeah, it's a cool mural. Yeah, so it's Dog in the Whoa. What else we got here? Wait, what just happened? Oh, okay. Blue Billion, new single announced. I didn't realize they were still together. Ensoku, 10th single announced. Interesting. I think someone in the in like a Discord, I think the Gazette Discord, found Ensoku's official channel. Let me see if I can find that and just like so I can bring it up, because that's something people would like to see. I think it's like there's an official channel for Ensoku, I believe, or at least for bands including Ensoku. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I think I got it. Let me just double check this. Would be really good to know Japanese just to make sure this says Ensoku. Ensoku. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we got let's see. Where's my browser window? Okay, cool. Yeah, here's what we got. Oh god, pause. We think this is either, I believe we think this is either a D or a Kiryu parody. It's hard to tell. Apparently I'm already subscribed, so that's yeah, good. I remembered to subscribe to it. But yeah, so it's this channel here. This URL here. I can try and put it in the chat if anyone's interested. I'll put everything after the slash in the chat, and then you just copy that in past youtube.com/. And I guess we'll see how that goes. Where did you guys go? Where's my chat? Where's my chat? There we go. Yeah, just if anyone's interested. I just finished reading Aoi and Ruki's tweets in Japanese. They wrapped up. Sorry. They just wrapped up 2 meet and greet events in Osaka and Tokyo. I wish I was there. LOL. Me too. Rockville was a 2-day fest, and it was 3-day fest this year. Wow. Yes, they're growing. They are growing. It's good. It's good. I think those fests, if it's anything like Fort Rock, then they probably concentrated like a huge amount of talent into like one festival, and that's why it grew to 3 days. Because that's what Fort Rock was. Like when I went a few years ago, it was like Slipknot was the headliner, and then preceding them was like Godsmack and fucking Papa Roach, Breaking Benjamin, Motionless in White, In This Moment, Starset. It was right when Starset was like starting out, and they are amazing if you guys are familiar with them at all. And The Pretty Reckless was there. Yeah, it was a fucking epic stream. So they are on the comeback. Same guy that runs Rockville runs Fort Rock. Okay, good. We need to get in touch with them. I'm gonna Fort Rock owner. Maybe we can reach out to him. Be like, hey, we're fans of rock, and one of us lives near where you do Fort Rock. Let's be bros. let's promote rock. I'll promote rock down here in Miami. If you consider bringing more Japanese bands over. I feel like I'm argumentative enough, stubborn enough, and I'm like, I know the ways of the EDM fan and the top 40 fan in Miami that I can convince them to get into like a little bit of rock, you know. Maybe show up to Fort Rock. Yeah. So, okay. So that was in Soku. I'm really excited about this. I'm a fan of Wingworks. So I'm really glad he's back. And he's releasing a double A-sided single. That's great. I might review this, actually. The single's called Acid Castle, and then the other one is Mikanse Sapphire. And it will be on sale August 29th in 2 types. Awesome. It's looking dope. For those of you who are unfamiliar, he's the bassist. This is the bassist from Lolita 23Q, who recently disbanded. So, Vamps played at Rockville a few years before I went. That's why I was at Fort Rock. Actually, it was because they also played at Fort Rock. And I forgot to mention that's the reason I was there, was to cover Vamps. So. I know we're checking the latest news, but has anyone caught themselves? Damn you, Jeff. Yeah, I didn't mean for it to be a footnote. I don't I don't know. I'm a little out of it. But yeah, I was there to cover Vamps. Has anyone caught themselves listening to older bands like Despair's Ray? I missed that band. Yeah. I'm making a playlist on Spotify, and there's some Despair's Ray songs on it. It's like I'm calling it Dance Dance Until You Die. Like little Gazette reference there. But it's basically like dark dance music, you know? So like hard rock music that flirts with like electronic sounds or pop sounds and stuff like that. So it's like a lot of or remixes of hard rock songs. And so I've got Love Is Dead by Despair's Ray on there, and I think they have a song called Devil's March, I think I put on there as well. Yeah. So, that sounds cool. Oh, thanks. Yeah, so I'm making them for VKH. Well, I was making them for myself, but I just decided to we're gonna be sharing them. This is what I'm saying. We're gonna be sharing them. Discord has integration with Spotify. We're we're gonna share them, and we'll make articles and get them out there, because I know people have written off Spotify a little bit, and well, I mean, they've written off Spotify, and I feel like they're just coping with Apple Music, so maybe we'll do Apple Music next. So I feel like Spotify has really solid playlist building, but Apple Music has more tracks, but Apple Music feels less like it feels just like music, like your regular iPhone music, but plus, like, with more. So it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like iTunes playlists ever took off. Is basically what I'm getting at. And Apple Music just feels like an extension of that. Whereas with Spotify, you can like make all kinds of stuff and share it, and see how many listens it got, I think. And it's much more integratable. It's easier to share. It's embedded everywhere. Yeah. So we're starting with that, but went off on a tangent there. But Despairs Ray. Hello, Kota. All right, I've been on this Streamlabs thing for like 15 minutes trying to let's see, alert box. And I'm just testing to see if the test donation works. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to fix things. Sorry, making edits midstream, but if you guys haven't checked out Wingworks, I would definitely say check out Wingworks. And that was wonderful commentary. But seriously, check him out. They're cool. He's got like a song called "Rave of My Trinity." What is it? Wingworks. Rave of My Trinity, Rave is spelled with 2 V's. I'm just really glad he's back up and doing stuff after the Lolita 23Q disbandment. I think that's really cool. What do you guys want? Okay, here's what we'll do. I'll do this one. I feel like Gazette gifts are like a pretty safe bet. What do you guys think or do you guys think I should make a bunch more gifts? Because I do have more gifts, but I can only have 6 at a time custom in this Streamlabs thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you click the Streamlabs donation thing link, I can replace all the gifts that are there with like custom gifts. So we made gifts for the Gazette one for people to use and for Sleepyhead. Let's see. Yes, Gazette gifts, please, but I'm biased, of course. Okay, fair enough. All right, so I made the default donation one. I guess I should change the color of the text. So what did you guys think of YouTube Music while I'm making these quick changes? Were you able to understand, like get an idea of how the app was working from the way I was showing it? Or like, was it a little too confusing? And then also, are you interested in it? Are you not amused? Et cetera, et cetera. 15 Annie is a jackpot for gifts. Oh, the 15th anniversary? Interesting. Yeah, I could look into that. I don't know. I would have to check the rules, I think, but basically, long story short, fair, like all of the gifts are like fair use, and so it's just like not being a dick about like showing things from secret things or things locked behind a paywall. So I used all PVs that are like you know, available on YouTube videos, and we try and style them so they're transformative. And yeah, I think it looks all right, and you explained it well. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm like legitimately like, it's like hard to tell because I am out of it. Like I said, a little out of it being sick, but I don't really have a need for YouTube music. Yeah, I feel you for sure. It's really not there. Okay. For you, for you at least. Yeah, for sure. I'm kind of stuck here with it because I got it, like, because I listen to a lot of YouTube commentaries and stuff. Also, I've noticed there's a delay between the actual chat and the chat in the video, just so you know. It's okay if we can't use it, and I message you, the owner of Rockville, Fort Rock, on Facebook. Oh, yes. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, no, we'll seriously reach out or something. Thanks. Yeah, so I just did a test donation. I don't know if I made a point of doing that. I wanted that. I was like, that needs to be on Boomerang, please. I don't know why it's the one thing is red. Oh, I know why the one thing is red. No, I don't. Okay. I'm going to keep it like that, I think. Okay, I found it. Got it. Okay. All right, at the very least, we have this now. I think this is a pretty solid. I'm also biased towards the Vortex PV. I think this is pretty decent for that. The little boomerang explosion back and forth there. Yeah, I went out of my way to do that one. Yeah, so sorry. We can get back to the news now. Now that I'm done editing the stream live on air. See, but it's the after hours, so it's like it's okay, I guess. Gazette, I said we were going to skip. We're going to, and the reason we're skipping is just if you're not familiar, they've established a company. Well, we can just go through it. This is on our site, so it's like, some exciting news was announced today by the Gazette. On June 29th, the band announced that they have established their new company, Heresy Inc., transferring from their previous company, PS Company Co. Limited, whom they've been with since 2003. From now on, everything the Gazette does will be under their new company, including their official fan club, Heresy. Members of the fan club will have... including their fan club, Heresy. Members of the fan club will have all their information automatically transferred, so there's no need for registration. Regarding fan mail and presents, fans can send them temporarily to this address. I believe the other thing people are talking about on social media is that the CEO of Heresy Incorporated is the former CEO of PSC, or still the current CEO. So there's a ton of like speculation and stuff going on with the fans and just people in general. We're looking into it. We're reaching out to people. We kind of want to get a general idea of what's going on. And then we're probably going to have a stream where we kind of talk about, I don't know if it's going to be just the Gazette situation because people really are that curious. So what we may just do is talk about it and then kind of use it as a jumping off point into like, all right, well, how do managers interact with labels, and then how do they interact with bands? So we want to clear up any confusion that is caused by like announcements by these. So I feel like we see it every now and then. So we're holding off until we find out more information, and then we'll comment more on this story. Get someone on, maybe try and get someone on who's one of our industry friends to kind of go into it a little bit more. But in the meantime, guys, feel free to speculate. We will. I'll keep an eye on what you guys are saying, and maybe paying attention to see what questions you guys have, so we can get them answered. Yeah. So let's see. Hey, Asuka. Welcome, welcome. All right, now we've got Duran Gray announces 10th full album. Um, yeah. I'm not sure how people feel about it at this point, but we can get into that in a second. Coming this fall, Duran Gray will release their 10th studio album. The new album is called The Insulated World, and it will hit stores on September 26th. This will be the band's first studio album since RK, released back in December of 2014. The album will come in 3 types. The full production limited edition will come in 2 versions. Let's see. Where one includes a bonus DVD, one other includes a bonus Blu-ray. Both will come with the album in Blue Spec CD2. Blue Spec CD2 is a special format for CDs that uses the same technology enhancement as Blu-ray. Oh God, do we have Blu-rays for CDs now? Oh, it creates a better sound and can be played on a CD player. For more information about the specifics of this format, refer to this site here. Good job, Paula. This was a good clarification and everything. So, yeah, appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, it's in Japanese. Is this just something that's going on in Japan? Blue Spec CD2. Oops, I typed 3. Well, this goes back as far as 2012. Blue Spec CD. Describes a CD manufactured by a process introduced by Sony Music Entertainment Japan in late 2008. Its name derives from the similar manufacturing process used to make Blu-rays. It's using the blue laser. You're able to store more data, basically. I just didn't... See, we didn't think about that over here in the States because we were already moved on to digital, you know. Needs more LMC GIFs? Okay. Send me GIFs you want to use, I guess. I gotta put the other options back in there. For to GIFs, let's see. Where's my GIF library? Donation gifts. GIF library. Manage GIF library. Oh no, I've got them. Oh well, they're all Gazette right now. Okay. I can get rid of that. What gifts do I have? I've been making gifts like just for since this is a thing. Yeah, it's just a bunch of Gazette gifts right now. I'll make an LMC gif. Do I have Sleepyhead in here somewhere? Let's see. At least get my Sleepyhead one up there. And I need a better Vivarush one. It was funny for the PV, but outside of the context of the PV, it makes like no sense. Bring back MDs. Yeah, it's a Japan exclusive thing. I don't think we needed it in the States. Anyways, okay, so the bonus CD. And a bonus CD. What is the bonus CD? In addition, a special postcard, related to Ningen wo Kabaru, which was their 29th single. The first press edition will come with the regular formatted album CD and the bonus CD. This is gonna be really interesting. Let me just jump to that. Mini discs. Oh, like the PSP and like the Sony PSP and what else? I don't know. I just think of the Sony PSP. Yeah. Seeing mixed reactions from people like to this news. Like it got up a lot of attention, obviously. I'm guessing Ningen wo Kabaru was Winona was not the only person that was underwhelmed by it. And I'll put myself in that as well. I am trying to get back to review that single, by the way. No, I take that back. I'm trying to review the PV, the uncensored PV. But I'm also not convinced that uncensored PV would have been banned from YouTube. And I mean, I could see why they were playing it safe. And I know Batar did a similar thing where they have the censored one and then they're selling the uncensored one on iTunes. And I tweeted at them and asked them to what did I ask? I tweeted at or I replied to a Batar tweet where they were talking about, because they have like a legitimate reason to be like extra careful or just like cover their ass. Like, it's very justifiable for them, because I don't know if you guys saw our like brief interview that we had with them or heard the podcast where just how screwed they got with with YouTube with their PV the last time, where it's like an edgy dark gothic PV, but it's like it's got nothing on Marilyn Manson, and Marilyn Manson's just sitting there completely monetized and gross and blood everywhere and nudity but I guess Johnny Depp makes it family friendly or something, and it got like age restricted and all of that. So I totally understand where they're coming from. I'm just a little worried about the jump straight to buying it on iTunes. I mean, it's not a big deal, and it's an indie band, make your money every which way. And if it's a fan, it's like $3. If you're a fan, it's like $3. It's not a huge deal. But I did tweet at them, reply to them that they could put the uncensored version on BitChute if they wanted to. And BitChute is like a YouTube alternative that's like pro free speech. Like, it's not sanitized or anything. So a lot of people have very I guess videos that have politically incorrect views that get banned off of YouTube, they go there. People with like really graphic music videos could go there. Or people with like topics that are taboo on YouTube. Like YouTube will there's certain things that the YouTube algorithm will target and just like aggressively demonetize for whatever reason. Something's not jiving with their sponsors. At one point it was guns, like during the Parkland shooting, any gun channels they got, they were getting demonetized or shut down. And so a lot of them moved to Pornhub, which is funny. But also to BitChute. And then another time it was anyone advertising. Lately it was people advertising with CBD oil, which is like a legalized version of marijuana. I have some of it. I've been playing around with it for like anxiety and relaxation. Let's see. Okay, guys and girls, got to head out. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Take it easy. And Gula, thank you for the another super chat. I think that was you. Let me just open a new tab. My Streamlabs is like stuck, like loading some bullshit. But Anyway, one of the more recent ones, which was actually very controversial and not cool, was it was very low key. The YouTube algorithm was demonetizing LGBTQ videos, like just the topic, which is like super not cool. Um, and so it's always something. And so then like people are like, well, they're doing this because like they want to look nice for their sponsors, or someone's putting pressure on them. And BitChute just doesn't care. So like BitChute, you can put like whatever you want as long as it's not like illegal or pornographic or something like that. Um, oh man, are we still live? Uh oh. Let's see. Okay, cool. We are. My it must just be Streamlabs is just full on. I was trying to read your super chat goal. That's where I got derailed, but I think Streamlabs is just like hung up really bad. Uh, Maybe it came up on the stream. Can I back up on the stream? Do 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 do. Okay, well, um, once Streamlabs unfucks itself, I'll read the super chat. But thank you. Um, so yeah, my point was put it on BitChute, and then you can have any edgy artist you want that just exists on YouTube, and then brings people over to BitChute and promote like a competitor to YouTube to give YouTube some heat to maybe loosen up on the creators. The creators don't feel so inclined to head for the hills, and the hills being BitChute, and BitChute liked it and retweeted it, so they're down for it, I think. But yeah, all right, that's enough of a ramble for that. But Streamlabs ain't having any of my shit. Well, I made it into the PayPal, and that's what counts. So thank you for the $20, and I'll write the message when Streamlabs decides to stop being a little baby, a little pussy baby. Yeah. The sound is off. Never mind, my tab was muted. I've been there. I've been there. Everything is muted because I'm sharing screens and videos come up, and I'm trying not to play music. Um, so yeah, I don't know. This is like just a very shaky way to go into an album because people were very shaky about Ningen wo Kaburu. My best way of describing it was that they tried to cram their avant-garde metal style and sound into a new metal song structure, and it just got crumpled up in the process. And that was Ningen wo Kaburu, the song. Uh, so not the most, not their best, especially, like Udafumi was pretty decent. Oh my God, like Streamlabs is in full on, like it's dying hard. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on there. But that BitChute sounds like a cuss word. Yeah. I see what you did there. Get your mind out of the gutter, Warren Nevitt. But it sounds like Durnger is having a midlife crisis. I don't know. Like, I mean, it's fine if they want to experiment. This one just fell kind of flat. But I know people ultimately decided Udafumi was like pretty badass, like including myself, which was the single they did before this. I'm not sure. I think that was the last one they did. I know some people were like, I'm not sure how I feel about this because it's like in between Arcade and Dumb Spiro Sparrow at the beginning. So, but Arcade was great. It was really good. So, yeah, Streamlabs is like, I'm going to bed. Yeah, I think that's a sign, probably to wrap it up. I guess I'm not getting in to read this message. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, to be fair, it is open. It's like they do all this for free. So I guess they take money through the merch sales that they just added. So speaking of, what if you guys want any kind of merch from us? So you can when you donate, you're just you could just, if you wanted to, you could just buy a merch if you wanted. So let us know, because we have that feature now, and it's there, and we're like way into the stream. I can like just kind of like let that slip out, It's okay if like 10 people know about it, like before I do it. I just don't want like 100 people to know about it, and then people hold me to it just in case something happens. I'll throw my money at you guys for a damn beer cozy. Oh, okay, it's on. I'm messaging Winona right now. Cool wants a beer cozy. Get on it. Where it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. Winona's going to be unleashed upon that. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, okay, let's see if there's anything else, and maybe we can wrap up and just be wrapped up by 11:30, I guess. And then I'm going to move on to wrapping up all the other stuff I need to wrap up. So for anyone who missed it, I'm a little preoccupied with a medical issue at the moment. Okay, everything's dying. Oh, God. We'll just go back, I guess. But yeah, I'm a little preoccupied I'm a little held back with some medical issues, side effects from not being on a medication that I lost I had a lapse in terms of when I could get it because of the move. So and they're pretty rough side effects. So in the meantime, I'm just I'm sleeping a lot more and being healthier, and also doing a lot of work and stuff. So I am working on things. That's why I did this tonight. But need a new podcast episode. That's actually what I'm going to work on next. And that was one of the other things. So we're gonna have a new podcast episode coming out. It was recorded back in the spring, so the material's outdated. But we think the content was pretty funny. At least like we had Shane on, and Shane's hysterical. So I know there's parts in there that are hilarious. So I want to say we did a lot of predictions. So what we may do, if I go through it and there's enough predictions that we made or observations about things that were about to come out, most if not all of them have come out by now. So we may do like an after-hours stream where, we go through the different parts of the podcast, because it's going to be a short one. It's going to be like 30 minutes. We're going to start editing down the podcast to like 30 minutes of like the best parts, like the funniest, the most salient points, the dopest. We're gonna make the podcast like distilled greatness of VKH, basically. So that's going to come out soon, and then we'll record a new one shortly after that. So yeah, and then also Discord server is coming soon. Everything's just delayed by half a week to a week because of the medical stuff. So still need Trapcore Gazette, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if I could give it a positive review, man. There was no Trapcore Gazette, like it's a good thing. If we had stars, I might have to knock off a star, because they didn't do the. I'm kidding, but yeah, I don't know. Someone else can do it. I honestly thought Vexent was going to be the one that would do that, since they were kind of getting more into their own thing a little bit. Until this last disaster, which we were ranting about on Twitter. Some of you were involved with that. I saw such a blatant ripoff of Lynch and the Gazette. But I'm used to the Gazette. But Lynch, it's not cool to rip off Lynch, man. Like, so. to be honest, I didn't know anything about VK bands newer than Durn Gray until I found you guys like 2 weeks ago. Same, girl. Oh wow. Okay. Um, well, great. I was just like, my mind went like, well, we should just get those playlists out. I got to get those playlists out too. That's the other thing. So I got all kinds of um, got all kinds of playlists to come out. I may just drop them all in one giant article. Just like, here's all my playlists. VKH playlists. Yeah. So I guess my internet is collapsing in on itself because nothing can be reached. We may officially be at Tin Can status, but we covered all the news I wanted to cover. I went through the announcements I wanted to go through. Just outside of Discord, after Discord comes out, a few days after that, or just whenever we're able to, we're gonna have the Discord call-ins finally. Yeah, people are realizing how old Durn Gray is. Yeah, they old. They've been around for a while. I'm sure it's gonna be good. I'm sure it's gonna be an interesting cover album. Sorry, I read cover album or cover. I was in. Koda Kimura says I was in a Lunacy cover band when I was in grade 8. That's so cool. I'd like to get into writing music. I've been strongly encouraged to do it as a creative outlet for stress. It's like appropriate for me. They were like, do it as you need to do it as an outlet. It'll help you with stress. Was like, well, you know who you're talking to at least for sure, obviously. But if I did a cover band, I would want to try and do English covers of the Japanese songs, but try and like keep the meaning of the lyrics, but like tweak the translation so that it flows well enough to match like the Japanese syllables or something like that. That'd be fun to do. That'd be a fun challenge. I actually might be able to make a stream around that if I get the right person on. I should write that down. Look at me. It's just all the wokest moments of VKH Live happen in the after hours, man. This is where all the woke shit happens. Yeah, I won't say who it is, but they've been on before. Yeah, I'll have to reach out and see if I can do that. That'd be cool. Make an English cover of Japanese VK song. If it won't be a stream, it'll at least be like a video I edit together. That'd be really cool. So when do I get to drop money on your mixtape? Oh, I'll let you know. I should probably just like lean into it because it's not. I mean, it's like the sound production alone will help with like all the stuff I'm doing here. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out. It may just be like 99.999. It may just be that but like a whole album. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Asuka, but I'm or really there's other people too. There's other artists too, like either English speaking artists or like that are international VK or yeah. Hit me up, fam. I'll throw real money dollars at you. Thank you, Gula. Appreciate that. Yeah, still very, very flattered by the support. both the money and the sharing and the engagement. I can't tell you like the streamers paranoia that like they'll just be streaming to nobody, which happens to a lot of people. But I'm very happy that we have about like it says 9 watching. I'm watching because I'm watching the status of the stream. But like 8 or so people watching on the random stream, that's just not promoted at all. It wasn't even promoted in the article title. It was just embedded in the article. So that's, it makes me feel really good. I appreciate it. Oh God, the chat has been dead for a while oh no, just kidding. That's the website. I panicked. I thought the chat wasn't showing up. Okay. Well, that's going to look great on stream. Okay. All right. With all of that, I'm going to go ahead and peace out of here and start working on more content for you guys. It's a Saturday night, and I'm in Miami. I'm not allowed to go to bed early. So I might as well do some productive stuff or go hang out somewhere while I do it. Which is usually my default, my go-to move is it's like, all right, I have a lot of work to do, but I'll go somewhere where social things are happening, and then we'll see. Well, maybe I'll talk to someone at some point. How's that sound? It's like, okay, baby steps, I guess. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Jeff lives a wild life. Yeah, it's been. What that song, that Fall Boy song, that newer one, that was the young, what was it? Young and Relentless or something like that. There's like there's a lyric in there where he says, I've lived so much life. I pray that God is going to have to kill me twice. And I'm like, yeah, that's accurate for about like since I left home. So, oh God, do a drunk stream. Maybe we'll see. Did you see the last after hours I did? That I was a little drunk towards the end. Because I pounded the first beer. So I was so frustrated with nothing working, and so I just opened with pounding the first beer. But I was keeping myself composed, so like I wouldn't sound like a disaster in front of Lori. The fuck it, nothing works stream, yeah. Okay, you want full on drunk after hours stream, dude? I'm gonna get in trouble, man. Like I don't know, I'm gonna say something. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Like I might get too opinionated on a band or. I don't know. I mean, I should be fine. Let me practice drinking a little bit because I really hadn't had any alcohol until that stream. So like, I actually didn't have to drink a ton to like get the effect. So I was hit pretty hard, but I've been very much off of alcohol, which has been very out of character from from my 19 or 20 to 23, I guess, like was pretty intense. But or on we'll have that in gift form, Jeff. Yeah. Oh, is that what you? Oh, that's what you have in gift form. Oh God. Or on Vexen. All right, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And keep an eye out for more super dope stuff coming out. We're going to roll out the Discord ASAP, the Patreon ASAP, and then more stuff from there. And yeah, you guys are the best. Peace.